7 ways I get traffic to my $35 million a year business. It's Anik. What's going on, guys? Hey, listen, you guys know one thing, right? Make sure you smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I'm going to blow your mind with amazing, amazing information here. So where are the sources of traffic? Now, listen, there's a lot of ways to get traffic online. So I'm going to cut right through the fat. I'm going to move into what I love. And at the end, I'll talk a little bit about some of the areas I'm looking into. So you'll have all of it, okay? Now, number 1, right out the gate, I'm sorry, but it is absolutely Facebook ads. I know we got a lot of haters out there right now on Facebook, and I got my problems with Facebook. The ads work. What do you want me to say? Great ad platform, and we get really, really, really good return on investment. So a couple of things I want you to know about Facebook ads. It's not getting any easier. It's getting harder, but the 2 keys. Number 1, gotta have a good funnel. You can't just go gunslinging on Facebook. It doesn't work. It doesn't work on any ad platform. If you're spending money on something, don't gunsling. Number 2, with Facebook, it's all about creative. So in our company, we take creative very seriously. We have a creative manager. We have a person whose entire full-time job is to know which campaigns need new creatives and get those filmed. We have a full-time editor just to edit these creatives. We have talent that we hire, models that will come shoot. I will do ads. We're constantly pumping new ads, but we're also spending multiple 6 figures a month on Facebook ads. So if you're going to do it, you may not need that much work because you might not be spending multiple 6 figures. But if you want to spend multiple 6 figures, you're going to have to shoot a lot of ads and you're going to have to keep going because they burn out fast. It wasn't always the case like that before the Apple iOS change, but it is now. But it's still super profitable. Don't let anyone tell you. Number 2, YouTube ads. I love YouTube. Man, I love this platform. I learned it in 2018, have never looked back. It's one of the most friendly platforms, but they haze you. So if you're just getting started and you're thinking about using YouTube, it's gonna hurt. It's never easy when you first start. Now, let me explain to you why. YouTube is the most pixel-driven platform I have personally seen, but their pixel optimization just takes forever. So the first, whatever, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, you might just burn it. So their targeting is amazing, but their audience is so massive and they have such high inventory that pixel takes time to warm up. But here's the other side of that. When that pixel gets hot, man, you can do some killer stuff. You can run ads with 0 targeting and smash it. I like YouTube also because you don't have to get up every morning, panic that your account got banned or will get banned. They tend to work with you more. They'll slap you on the wrist, tell you what to fix. It's a platform that we find our creatives last a little bit longer. And YouTube plugs into Google. And this is not something that my company is even fully using or deploying yet. But can you imagine someone watches an entire video ad of yours or clicks the video ad, and now you can show them banner ads. You can impact their search experience. That's the benefit of YouTube. It's inside the Google family, and I freaking love that. I'm not really using all of it yet, but I love it, and I will be. So, hey, most of my ad spend, 80% of my ad spend, my actual money being spent on traffic is between Facebook and YouTube ads. And that's a problem. I want to fix that. I want to diversify that, but they're so good. What are you supposed to do? Let's move on to number 3, affiliates. Love-hate relationship. Boy, I love my affiliates, and boy, they drive me nuts. So you've got 2 kinds of affiliates. You've got what I call your evergreen affiliates, and then you've got your custom promotion affiliate. Evergreen affiliates are great. You better have a good converting funnel. Evergreen affiliates are all about the money, baby. They are all about the EPC. So they're a little bit harder to get a hold of because it takes you longer to get your offer that good. But hey, when you get your offer that good, you can unlock insane traffic with evergreen affiliates. So we haven't yet, by the way, at Lurn. We get good traffic from it. We haven't unlocked anything yet, and we're about to. I think I know the perfect offer. I'm building it for July, and hopefully it will be the thing that unlocks the evergreen affiliate. But the other type of affiliate is someone who you do a custom promotion with. In our company, we set up a webinar and we do a whole thing. Now, we make millions a year with it, but I gotta tell you, some partners are better than others. Some partners are, pain. They just have so many things they want and need and nag and nag and nag. Some are just amazing. I'm not going to tell you who's who, but we love all of our partners, okay? But it's just not an area that I want to scale too much. The evergreen affiliates is. The custom affiliate promotions, we've got kind of our handful of partners now that we love working with and probably where we're going to keep. But the evergreen affiliates, big opportunity for us, big opportunity for you. A little bit harder to crack, but once you crack it, it is like opening the floodgates. Moving on to number 4, brand endorsements. Now, this doesn't really apply to everybody, but if your company is more mature, it's been around for a while, you should really consider it. So in our business, we like to use brand endorsements. We have been very fortunate to get very, very large celebrity type of individuals with massive, massive social media following. Now listen, in some cases, you can just pay for that endorsement. In some cases, you can biz dev it and make a partnership. We prefer to go the route of biz deving and partnering because we think that that goes a lot longer and a lot further. If you pay someone, that's great, but that's in and out. I want to work with someone for years, so we go that that route. Again, like I said, that's unique to me, sure. I'm a charming guy. I can biz dev my way into things. We've been around for a long time. Thankfully, I've done well by my customers. They like me. They say good things about me. And so big companies will find their way to us. And that takes years. I didn't do my first brand endorsement until over 12 years in business. So I promise to tell you where I get most of my traffic from. Doesn't necessarily mean all of them will apply to you. All right. So endorsements. And by the way, if you can't do big brand endorsements, look into influencers. There's a big world right now of influencer marketing, which will give you a little bit of that. Moving on. Number 5. Here's another one of a love-hate relationship. Solo ads. And let me call it email media. Okay. So just like I told you, there's 2 kinds of affiliates. I feel like there's 2 kinds of solo ads. So Anik, what the heck is a solo ad? A solo ad is when you go to someone who has an email list and you buy a send. That's it. No commissions, no nada, nothing. Listen, I'm going to give you $100, $200, $1,000, $2,000, $20,000 to send one email about me. And whatever clicks I get are mine, and whatever I make from it is mine. If I lose my pants, I lost my pants. If I made $1 million, I made $1 million. In the world of affiliates, right? I didn't share this earlier, but you only pay when there's a sale. So typically your risk is limited. And in the world of brand endorsements, the way I do them is I do partnerships. So I only pay when there's a sale. You could go the other route, which is influencer marketing, where you would pay for the video or pay for the mention. There's risk involved in that. So that's why in solo ads, it's like going to a company, and there are massive companies and there are small companies. So 2 types of solo ads. Number 1 is like your micro sender. I'm kind of over these now. There's a lot of fraud that goes on in them. So there's a lot of networks. I used to have a platform called Clickonomy that helped micro senders monetize, and got riddled with fraud, and I lost a ton of money, and it's just trying to do good in the world, and always the spammers and scammers show up to ruin it. So that's when you go to someone that has a list of 10,000, 20,000, they'll say, give me $200, $100, $50, I'll send an email. And typically those lists, a lot of them are crap and built off of, international, and the clicks are crap and you don't make any money. There are really good ones out there, by the way. It's just sometimes finding the good ones takes so much of mud that I have stopped recommending people that are brand new, that are just getting started, to do solo ads. I closed the network down, and I just said, guys, there used to be a heyday. I used solo ads to launch myself big time 20 years ago, but it's just not the same anymore as it used to be. But once you have a converting offer, let's move into this world of email media. Oh, there is a big opportunity in the world of email media, because these are bigger sends. These are credible companies. These are also going to cost you $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 per send, but you'll get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000 clicks of quality measure. So you still have to have a tested, proven offer. And I think those offers should be proven on Facebook or on Google or on other platforms before you move into email media. But I do love this. And another reason I'm working on my low ticket offer for July is because I also believe it's going to open up the world of email media for us. It's going to open up the evergreen affiliate. It's going to open up solo ads. It's going to open up email media. Lots coming. Pretty exciting stuff. All right, let's move on to the next one. Number 6, brand new to this business, to be honest with you, is social media. I don't know if you've been noticing, but focusing a lot more on my social media lately. My short videos, my podcast, my YouTube, my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok, even my Pinterest. That's right. I got something going on Pinterest too. And we're actually starting to see a pretty deep impact of it. Now, look, I can't really track the clicks to wins and to clicks to subscriptions and the clicks. I mean, I could, but whatever. I'm not doing it. But you know what? I have this funny joke. So this is like about 3 weeks into my social media domination campaign, and I had a text message from the none other than Perry Belcher. Now, Perry and I are friends. We know each other, but I don't typically wake up to a text message from Perry Belcher. That's not a common thing for me. We're not that good friends. And he was like, hey, call me when you have a minute. And I called him like later that day, and we had an amazing 45-minute chat. Do you know why we had that chat? Because he saw what I was doing on TikTok and he wanted to talk to me. So tell me I'm not profiting from my social media when I'm getting the attention of people like Perry Belcher, and they're having me call them, or they're calling me. So I know it's working, and it really is. What it's probably doing, rather than driving direct clicks to my offers or my business, it's helping me increase the conversion, because I'm developing more and more faith and trust and personal relationship with those who are watching it. I'm getting messages from friends I haven't talked to in 10 years who are watching my short videos or watching my social media. The impact is huge, and it's there, and it's in the tens of thousands, but just too many people look for impact too quickly. I'm filming this. I'm a little bit over a month into it, and all I can tell you is I'm tripling down. I am. The impact, I think if I triple down on social media for another 1 to 2 years, I believe it will, and I mean this, it will 5, if not 10x my business. I mean that, all right? Now, this is also advice I directly got from Grant Cardone. I had a chance to ask him some stuff where he let me into some of his secret strategies that he had done, and social media domination was one of the biggest parts of his becoming a billionaire strategy. A lot of us think it happened by chance, but it was by design. So I got inspired, and I'm building my own strategy. All right, let's move on to the last one. Number 7, my email list. Why did I leave this for last? Because I understand that this is a chicken and the egg. So I say email list. If I started with the email list, you'd say, well, I don't have access to an email list. I don't have an email list. Oh my God, I'm never going to make any money. I didn't start with an email list. I built an email list. But yes, my email list kicks butt. And I have email lists in multiple niches and they all kick butt. And it's like printing money. And I love every single one of you who is on my email list. Thank you. It takes time. But if you start learning how to do paid traffic and start doing social media and all those things should be building your email list. Well, it gets to a point where yes, for me, we get thousands of clicks a day between my businesses from my email list that are free. Send an email, get thousands of clicks. I'm not paying anybody for it. I paid for that visitor at some point in the past, and I don't have to pay for them now. And I generate a lot of traffic. So the power of email, by the way, is still strong. Anyone tells you email is dead is trying to probably sell you some bullshit social media course. Ignore them. It's absolutely alive and well. All right, there you have it. The 7 ways I generate traffic to my 35 million a year business. What do you do? Leave me a comment if you're on YouTube and let me know what sources you use. If you're watching us on any other or listening to us on any other podcast platform, please make sure you leave us a great comment, great review, click subscribe, anikpodcast.com to binge listen to our other episodes. Find me on all the various social media channels. Hit like, hit comment, do everything you can to feed amazing things to the algorithm so I can continue to dominate social media. Hope you enjoyed this episode. And as I always say, when life pushes you, stand straight, smile, and push it the heck back. See you on the next one.
Thanks for listening to The Fighting Entrepreneur with your host, Anik Singal.